They do, and hold on, my nigga, you're not moving because you're trying to back out. You're gonna sit here. You're gonna sit here. All right, hold on, and we're gonna start on that end right there. Now, my panelists, this panel is about management and how do you make money in a business. I want y'all to know that management and how do you make money in the business? Now, my first person, announce your name, tell me your career, tell me something.
Dorian Washington, D-Wash Management, Managed Static Major, multi-platinum Grammy winner, Static Major, Diesel, producer, Farnsworth, Bentley. I'm on the Ray J management team. I hit it first. DJs get there now. Video coming soon. The list go on and on, but basically I manage a lot of people. NBA players, NFL players also.
Clay Evans, VP of Grand Hustle. I manage T.I., DJ MLK, DJ Drama, comedian Lil Duval. Anybody in these streets know me. Hustling, hustling flow from Gucci to me to, I done blessed them all. I like to say I'm an approachable type brother, so I was just in this city last week. We told 38 up, with T.I. I got a call from my folks. She said, come down here. I just left Miami shooting the T.I. Lil Wayne video that T.I. paid for out his pocket, still signed, paid for out his pocket. So, you still got to represent your grind. I don't give a shit what you're doing. You got to spend on yourself. If nobody believes in your hustle, you better believe in your own hustle. So that's what I do.
I'm actually doing my work as the part of the team that handles Waka Flocka. I'm booking plane tickets as we speak at the moment. That's how serious this is, 24/7. My name is Janie Jennings. I'm the co-owner of DJs United Conference, owner of Industry Works, general manager, Waka Flocka's Brick Squad Monopoly. Also, I do management with DJs, artists, and producers. Affiliated with Street Report magazine as well as 24/7 magazine. The list goes on. I just left Chicago back in November and moved to Atlanta. Spent 7 years in the Midwest. I know the market very, very well. I know what this market can do. I've supported this market from the get-go. But one thing I can tell you about this market, and coming from here to Atlanta loves to show the business where the Midwest can actually do the business.
I'm Carol Dorsey with Made Money Entertainment. Basically, the same thing. I manage producers, artists, DJs, models. Also, my firm is a development firm. I take an artist, since I came from the label side, transition to the management side. I develop artists into superstars. So I like starting artists off and making them into superstars.
My name is Johnny O, 36 years DJing. I am the CEO, owner of Nerve DJs, where we break your tracks, not your stacks. And 1,300 plus DJs under the Nerve DJs banner, and we gets it in. So if you need your stuff sent out, we have nervedjs.com MP3 pool, where it's members only, DJs only. You can go in and download your promotional tracks that you sent to us. Or we have nervedjsmixtapes.com, where you can upload it yourself, feature it, and I'll send it out to 1,300 to 2,500 DJs for you. So that's what I do. We break your tracks, not your stacks. As Big 7.
Hello, how y'all doing? I'm Big 7. I'm an independent artist. Started my own label back in '97.
Hold on. I didn't hear your name. What's your name?
My name is Big 7.
How long you been in the game?
I've been in the game since early '97.
Okay.
Studying under a couple of our Grammy-nominated people who actually mentored me into my situation, which is Nappy Roots. I've grown close relationship with those guys, and they took me under their wing as a youngster to actually show me what it is and what it takes to be an independent artist to make some decent money. I watched them go up and down with their tribulations, trials and tribulations, right? You know, as far as getting dicked in the booty for a bunch of money. And they helped me understand point system, how to register my songs, how to copyright them, how to do everything that I needed. I swallowed my pride as an artist, as a youngster that didn't know nothing, and asked them to help me and guide me and give me the information. And that's how I got to where I'm at today.
Well, you all know my panelists. Give them a round of applause. Now, I normally will go into the panelists and let them ask them questions, but watch this. I'm gonna ask one question. Do anybody got a question right now? Before I even get started, do anybody got one? Come on, watch this. Put this on film, because I want the real shit. I don't want the bullshit. Don't ask me who killed Tupac. Don't ask me that shit. Ask me the real shit. Make some money
But
shit.
Carol Black was around then.
What's going on? I'm Young Prof, Toledo, Ohio, independent artist. My question is, at what level would an independent artist need a manager?
He asked, what level is an independent artist? Now I'm gonna put the time clock. I want everybody to go through the line. I'm gonna put it up. You got 30 seconds to tell me what level an independent artist need a manager. Your turn.
From the start.
From the start,
When he got something to manage.
when you got something to manage,
When he shows the ability to be a businessman or woman.
when he shows the ability, or he or she,
I co-sign all three.
she's co-signed all three.
Ditto.
Ditto.
The same out the gate.
Did you get your answer?
That was easy.
Oh, you got one more, motherfucker? Come on.
Actually, what Big Seven was saying, you said something about a point system. What is that exactly?
Big Seven. He want to know what is a .7. He didn't ask you what the fuck he should have asked you, but I'm gonna help him out. He want to know how much should an artist get on a point system, and what do you give your artist, and what the fuck going on? It's your turn, Big Seven.
Basically, it breaks down to the spreadsheet, what you negotiate out the door. It just depends on basically what you negotiate, 3 points. So it depends on who you're working with and why. But it just, and let's start from the beginning. It's what you sit down and negotiate right then and there before you even get to start, before you even start working. That's how that works. It's just all about what you negotiate, what you want. I've known to just become humble and just be fair across the board, because money, I'm not doing it for money. I'm doing it for the love of the art. So the money will come later.
Me as a manager, I mean, the point system is probably the correct way, but I want to know dollars. Like when I go in with my artist, I want to know how much money am I getting paid. Fuck that point shit. I ain't gonna know. I need to know exactly if I'm getting 30 cents, I'm getting $1, I'm getting $1.50 off each record, what I'm getting from iTunes, what I'm getting from merch. Like I want to know the dollar amount. Y'all.
Now stop. I want this motherfucker to know he's a manager and he's a record label. See, there's a difference. I don't want you to know. He's fighting for his artist. He's like, fuck that. I need to know what the fuck my artist is getting. Because guess what? If my artist is only getting $3, guess what? I'm only getting 60 cents. Fuck you, record label. He don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. I'm getting too real. All right. I'm getting too real. All right. My name, what do you think?
I mean, bottom line, it comes down to dollars and cents. And if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. And that's reality. I know a lot of cats that go in there and fight for points, and at the end of the day, the points ain't gonna pay your rent. You know what I mean? The points is gonna, I'll be honest, a lot of these cats ain't gonna last a year. So if they went with a point structure and their points don't pay off for another 5 years, they already out of the game. Or not only are they out the game, they might not have a good attorney that's gonna give them a call and say, hey, I got this $50,000 check sitting down here for you in my office. You know, you don't know who that check's gonna be written to. I'll give you a for instance. I'm keep it 100. Young LA was an artist of ours. He spent a little time in jail. His record was still running. No deal, no nothing. He came home from jail a couple of weeks ago, a month ago. He picked up an $80,000 check. A lot of people say, oh, somebody got fucked in their deal, but he's still picking up checks off an album, a record that did number 3, you know what I mean? And he had an album on Interscope that really didn't do much, and it wasn't his fault, it was reconstruction of Interscope. Kev can attest to that, A lot of people changed jobs up there. So we back to the who believed in you and who signed you is no longer in the building. But luckily, he had his business, even though, you might have seen him on the internet saying he got fucked and this, that, and the other, but his business was in order because he had a few managers that respect the hustle. You know what I mean? And we didn't eat off them checks. I didn't eat a penny because I wasn't looking for a penny. But Yawanda was his attorney, and she called him and let him know, you got a check sitting down here. Needless to say, he went to the check cashing place to cash it.
Every artist screamed they got fucked after they broke. Every artist. And that is a rule.
So I'm gonna answer for Jamie. Right now, Jamie's running around like a chicken, cut off her head. Give her respect, give her a round of applause, because she's putting that shit together. All right, sis. Now, we're gonna go to Carol. Carol, what's your opinion? Now, I wanna ask Carol, because people don't know what this girl did. Let me help you out. And I don't give a fuck, because she ain't gonna like me for saying this. This motherfucker brought the South up. When the South was in shit, Cash Money was in shit. Fucking Master P was hot. Bout it. No, you're too young. You're too young. Okay, you're too young. And she had a motherfucker named BG. And when I say free BG, I really mean it. This motherfucker had a voice like DMX from New York, but he was the South version. I give this girl all praise, because she took, when the rap was on the East and the West, and she took the nigga and said, you're gonna be the king of the South. Unfortunately, he had to do what he had to do, but I just want to say, Carol, I love you, and it's your time to talk. Here we go. All right, now watch this. Y'all niggas, y'all think I'm lying. I'm gonna give it to y'all real, because motherfuckers, if y'all ask me a question, y'all gonna get it real tonight. This is the last panel for me, and I'm going back to the Stella board.
Well, I can validate what Clay says. It's really, the end of the day, and no disrespect to labels, labels are sometimes meant to screw you when it comes with major labels to screw you with your money. But if you have a check, they're waiting for you, that's what it counts. With BG, we did successfully, independently. E1 was our start. They believed in him after Cash Money. BG sold 250,000 units, but we got a check for $600,000 and $700,000 every 6 months. So, which they screwed us with the deal, because you learn from everything. But you know what? It was about the check. See, that point system down the line, X that out. Because if you go by the point system, it's going to screw you. You're not going to understand it. So we kept getting advancements, because BG kept selling 200,000 and 300,000 units. So they'll say we're in the negative, but they'll cut us a check because they know they owe us this money. But it's the way they hide numbers and do their thing. It's about
now, hold on. Did you see what my man said? He said, fuck the point. Where's the check? My man said that because he is a gangster about this shit. He want to know if it's $1 made today, how much am I getting off that dollar? Yeah. And she said the same thing. I want you to know, don't go get consulting. Get a lawyer. If you don't want to know 3 lawyers' names, I will give them to you all day. I'll give you 50-cent lawyer, 2-pot lawyer, but it don't mean shit if you don't activate them. So guess what? I'm gonna give you someone, oh nigga, play that shit one more time. I'm about to do it for you. I'm about to get caught. And now, nigga, you gonna have to dance. Cause guess what?
Oh, I'm gonna shut the building down.
All right, shut it down, nigga. Oh, hey, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna let you know. You know how many niggas came up to me saying they gonna shut the building down tonight? I'm gonna let your niggas know. Janie better not give me that fucking mic. Cause if you're whack, I'm gonna let you know up the top. Niggas is gonna hate me tonight. So I'm not gonna be the average executive. Oh, that was great. Nigga, right on. Watch what I tell you. So, nigga, who shut the building down? I'ma know who shut it down. Now, if you don't shut the building down, don't tell me don't work. Watch this. Mind you this. All dudes, girls, close your eyes. If I tell a girl my shit touched the floor and the shit only touched my fucking stomach, that ain't a good look, nigga. Shut your fucking mouth and hope she forget that your stomach. All right, ready? My nigga, it's your turn.
I gotta go. Now the DJs breaking my
Dollars make sense. That's all it takes. You get them dollars up front, like everybody else said, and you ain't got to worry about calculating.
I'm not gonna let you go out there.
Okay.
I need you to tell them what you do. No.
Okay.
This dude is the reason why my career. See, y'all don't understand. Kevin Black, everybody talk. Kevin Black, Kevin. No, I just knew stars. I know stars when I see them. Like this star.
Thanks.
Star. Motherfucking star. Star. Now this guy, I just met him, but I love his swagger. So watch this. Tell him what you do. Fuck that. You gotta open up.
Well, many years ago when Kevin first came to Cleveland, Ohio, I had a rap magazine called It's a Rap. It's a Rap magazine. It was a free magazine. I put out about 75,000 copies a month. Kevin would bring artists in. I was on Def Jam's payroll. Like I said earlier, I've been DJing for 36 years. I've been in this game a long time. I started when I was 15. You do the numbers. I'm 51 years old now. I won't stop this ever, okay? Because I love hip-hop. I love music. And the way I feel about music and everything right now is you got to get that money. You got to have money to make money, first off, okay? So you got to have money to make money, all right? You're going to pay for some cheap shit, you're going to get some cheap shit. Like Run DMC said, you take shortcuts, you get cut short. So go the right way the first time and you won't have to do it again. So that's my words of advice.
All right. Give him a round of applause, y'all. It don't stop, y'all, because guess what? I want y'all to know this. I want y'all to know. The reason why I want y'all to know, everybody that's in here, we got Kermit up here, Cleveland. Now check this out. Cleveland, and if y'all record me, let me explain myself, because I'm going to say fuck Cleveland.
OH10.
Wait, hold on.
OH10.
I'm going to say fuck Cleveland for one reason. When I was in the game, they wouldn't have record. But it was one motherfucker that you can go to, that he would play your record in the store, work it in the club. He owned damn near half of Cleveland. Would you give him a round of applause? I want him to come up right now. Hold on. I'm sure
You told me everything.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Get up there. I got a seat up there. We gonna have a double. I'm the only motherfucker that gonna put a double up there. You know, when I order a fucking hamburger, I don't want a single patty. Let me tell y'all pimp something. I don't like one of nothing. I don't like one car, one house, one girlfriend, one motherfucking, one bank account. I love double. Now that guy right there, I swear on my mother, if you from the Midwest, you better know him. Now wait, I'm gonna give him a chance to speak. And you, I would not, no, come up here, because I want y'all to see, because if y'all leave this panel and say, I don't know what's going on, because guess what? Was y'all in my last panel? Yeah. Did I make everybody give numbers? Yes, sir. Guess what these motherfuckers gonna do? They're gonna give numbers. And if they don't answer your call, you call fucking me. Because I'm gonna call them. What the fuck? You was on my, what the fuck is going on? Wait a minute, hold on. I want y'all to see a pretty motherfucker. I hope I look like him. Now wait a minute. Hold on. Do me a favor. Tell me your name.
My name is Maurice White. I'm Vice President of E1 Entertainment.
No, say that one more time.
I'm Vice President of E1 Entertainment. Some of our artists are mainstream signed. Joe Budden, Tricky Graham, Noriega, Rich Boy.
DJ Drama.
Drama, how could I forget?
Come on, man.
And we just signed Young Nation, Young Dro, and Hood Rich Click. Now, that's on the urban side. On the AC side, I got Brian McKnight, Donnell Jones, Keith Sweat, Faith Evans. I got Ron Isley, which we just released a record on him this week that's just stupid. It's ridiculous. And then I signed Casey and JoJo too. We're going to come with them sometime.
Wait a minute, hold on, slow down. I'm telling you, wait, go through that panel one more time, slow down. Because I know you're filming, and some of y'all don't hear, because he's calling out like he's talking to people. I know his career, but do me a favor, go through that panel, that AC panel, one more time, and slow it down, because I want the film to see it. Who is on the AC side?
Well, we signed Casey and JoJo recently, but I got Keith Sweat, Donnell Jones, Faith Evans, Ron Isley, Brian McKnight. By the way, Brian McKnight is 5 bullet, Donnell is 15 bullet, Ron Isley we just shipped this week and we already charted. We're halfway through the week. We 25 bullet this morning. I'm thinking we're gonna be like 22, 23, but that's the power of the record. And Ron Isley is an icon. If you don't play his music, shame on you. Right. Most of us in this room were conceived by his music.
So give him a round of applause. Come on, y'all. Come on, hold on, come on. Wait. No, I need this picture. Go around. I need this picture. Now, Kermit, I know you hate this shit. I set you down. But Kermit, come down. Because if it wasn't for you, and this is one dude. Now, my manager just left. I love him to death. He's my guy. I would look up to him. But the motherfucker who I look up to that put me in this game and they used to let me in the store, Kermit, please, come up. No, Kermit, I want you to stand the fuck here because you don't like the front, but I'm going to make you do this tonight. Yo, dude, y'all got to learn who these people are so y'all can throw them cards. If I'm not doing it right, let me know because I'll do the right shit. Y'all ready? It's been a good panel. Take care. See you at the wall. Now watch it. Kermit, please tell him.
First thing I want to say is I used to manage this man right here. I was his manager when he was an artist. And when you do good, when you're a good person, do good. I still work with him now. I still work with the Nerve DJs. I help him with the social website, nervedjs.ning.com. That's right. This 2013, I'm celebrating my 40th year in the music business. Started in 1973. For all the single ladies out there, I'm only 39.
You better work it like you need to.
I'm known as a person that would always break new and upcoming stuff. Matter of fact, he mentioned about Cash Money and stuff, right? No, even before that. And I was down in New Orleans in 1997 with Neil Levine at a NAIR convention, National Association of Independent Record Distributors. And he was trying to sign him or whatever at the time. We was, we friends or whatever. And Juvenile Soldier Raglock was out at the time. And, then they got up there with Cash Money. Then J. Dog Shaw from Selectors called me up and say, you and Judy probably never get credit for this, but they got a deal with Universal. We got a few copies left. You might want to buy the last copies or whatever, because people would never know that you and Judy are the ones that brought that stuff up north. And another thing I'm known for is the chopped and screwed stuff. I brought most of that stuff to the north from Houston back in 1996. But it didn't take off strong until I think it was 2003. Yeah. With Mike Jones, I think, was when it jumped real big. But I've always I give everybody a chance. So just like you were saying, if I was in a store now, if you come in there, I would actually give you a chance. I put in the store and find the clientele. Matter of fact, on the chopped and screwed, it was hard to sell, but I used to call it get hot music because I knew that the guys in Houston was smoking and drinking syrup. So if a guy came in my store and happened to have marijuana on his breath, I'm like, hey man, you gotta buy this. This is get hot music. So that's the only way I knew how to promote it. But people that had no idea what to do with it, But I'm not gonna talk y'all to death. 40 years of business. And one thing I'll say as far as Death Row, when Kevin was over there, he treated me so good.
You know, so the two labels that truly been invested in my career is Death Row and MC Hammer's organization. And I guess after that it had to be like Rap A Lot and then Def Jam. And as far as Death Row, you know, even after Kevin left, I have every gold and platinum record Death Row ever made. I have over 200 gold and platinum records associated with over 130 #1 records. But like I said, I have every gold and platinum record ever made. I even had that 100 million Death Row compilation for world sales and all of that. So definitely want to thank this man for putting me in that position of recognition like he's doing today. He's been doing that the whole time. And I've been reciprocating that by always promoting stuff. You see it. I'm doing the same thing now as when I was 19. Now, if y'all know, I came up to everybody in this room, gave them my card. The only reason why I didn't introduce myself, I didn't want to interrupt the panel. But nobody say, how you doing? My name is Kermit Henderson, distribution. Because if you don't run your mouth, people don't never know anything. You know what I'm saying? So.
And can I just say something to y'all?
I'm still
now here's the promotion, man. Okay, I'm gonna say this about Kermit. Watch this. Kermit was the guy, and still is the guy that run Cleveland in the Midwest. I'm gonna tell you what I did. He said, "Black, your records are West Coast, this and that." Guess what? You know what he told me? He said, "Look, if you give me something to play, I'll play it in my store and let my people come in and choose it." Now I'm gonna tell you independent motherfuckers what to do. Hold on. Who was at my last panel? I'm gonna drop a jewel. Get your book out. You ready? If you find a guy like him and a guy like him, guess what you do? Provide him. Watch this. Go to Kermit and say, "Kermit, what's the #1 selling record in your store?" Name one. Fuck no. Just name one. Anything.
Bands Up.
Bands Up.
Bands Up.
Bands Up. Who is it by?
You want to step in your bag?
Okay. All right. Watch this. Bands Up is the #1 seller. Now guess what I did? He got video?
Yeah.
Video. Guess who video coming after Bands Up? Guess who video coming after Chris Brown? Guess who video coming after? Guess who video coming after Michael Jackson? I don't give a fuck. Play this shit, nigga, because I need to get it heard. You dig what I'm saying? Marketing. Yo, I just dropped the jewel. The number, Kermit, don't go in there and ask him, play my motherfucking record. No, what's the top 5 records in your market? Bands Up, Guess what I'm going home doing? Bands Up, motherfucking my video, that second song he said, my video, that's it. And I'm gonna get that nigga that DVD, and guess what he gonna do? Put it in his store, and guess what I'm doing? That's the game. Now let me just tell you, it's called promotion. That's not marketing, promotion. So let me add, everybody, I'm not gonna go on a twin. Let's go. Anybody got a question? Because I want to make sure. Kermit, where the fuck you going? Sit the fuck up there. Where you going? Hold on. You got to sit up there. Hold on. You, come up here. I want a question. I'm not going to turn this into Kevin Black preaching. And you next. Little dark and lovely. Okay? All right? Hold on.
Johnny, I'm Legion Music Group CEO. I manage the artist Rick Rain.
What's his name?
My name is Keywan.
No, what's his name?
Rick Rain. R-I, 2 Ks, R-E-I-G-H-N. He had the #1 song with Boom Man in Germany called Ass and Titties. He also had a #4 placement with Bam Bam Bigelow, and he also has another placement with Fuck Shit. And we just had a meeting with Lenny Santiago with Def Jam a month ago. All that is up on, oh yeah, my man. I gotta deal with you.
So fuck that. What's his name?
Rick Rain, that's R-I,
No.
Rick Rain.
Just keep
Rick Rain.
Right.
Ricky Rain. Ricky Rain. Ricky Rain. Ricky Rain. Rick Rain. Ricky Rain. R-I, 2 Ks, Rain. I'm his manager, so.
Ricky Ray, y'all. He got some hot shit.
All right.
It's on the Nerve DJs website.
What's your question?
there seems to be an issue where artists look at the management as investors versus managing. So even though I have a little knowledge about it, I just want to get the panel's feedback in terms of managing and investing.
So what are you trying to ask the panel?
I'm trying to ask the panel, can you please explain the difference between managing an artist and investing into an artist? And where the two sometimes...
Some managers are.
All right, hold on. We're going to start down the line. 30 seconds.
Most of my artists, I do invest in their career. I'm going to get a bigger percentage. It's going to be bigger than the management percentage. I'm going to ask for more than 20% once I put money up, though.
If you put money up, you're going to ask for more than 20%.
Yes.
No, you motherfucking right. Because if I put all my money up, you motherfucking artists is going to starve. I'm not paying. Fuck you. All right, go ahead, next.
At the end of the day, an artist receives about 80%. So that means I'm getting 20%. So that means if I'm going to invest mine, you know, we're going to have to figure it out. It's funny, a DJ in here, remember me from back in the day, we came to Kenosha, Wisconsin. I knew for a fact, I'm a street nigga, so you know, the rest, I'm going to tell you that straight up. So I knew what they was doing in Kenosha. So when they went checking for tip, I went and booked the club, I booked the door, you know what I mean? I went out there and a couple of weeks prior, I put my music in the street. So I knew all the hustlers was going to come to the show. And we did a show standing on the floor in a building like this. But I knew if I invest in my craft and my artists, it would pay off. You know, at that time, we might not have the paper to say, hey, I'm going to get paid. I figured I'd get paid off the door and I'd break my artists off. And what ended up happening is I made more money than he made as an artist getting booked. So after we left there, say he was getting $2,000, Tip left there with 10 grand in his pocket. So believe, he gonna believe in me and Jason Jeter, he gonna believe it's gonna happen because the money he normally was gonna get, we tripled it, you know? And I was able to pull a percentage off, and not only pull a percentage off, I was able to get some money off the door. But I'm a firm believer in, there's no need of managing something that ain't manageable. There's no need of managing something that you're not willing to put a couple of dollars in and believe that it's going to turn back around. That's just me in particular, but what I will say to my man, if it's a new artist or it's an artist with another dream and he come and say, hey, I need you to manage me, quite naturally you better have your own paper. Quite naturally you better be able to invest in yourself because our situation is different. You know, it's back to that family situation. But nowadays, if it ain't business, fuck it. You know what I mean? Family, cousin, brother, sister, it's business. Because when they get that 80, they ain't going to tell you, hey, I think you did great, and I'm going to shoot you another 20%. They're going to take their 80 and do what they do with their 80.
All right. I just had to check outside. Was the feds outside? So we're going to give it to Carol real quick. Carol, what do you think about that?
Well, I'm going to answer it. What I think he wanted to get a better understanding is that managers are not required to invest in you. That's what I think he wanted to get out there. Some artists get it mistaken that because they manage you, that the manager is required to invest in you.
Say it, wait a minute, hold on. Say that one more time.
That some artists think that some managers are required to invest in you, but they're not. They're there to manage your career.
Now stop. When a motherfucker put his money into you, if they're a smart dude, then fuck a management. I'm the production company now. Wait. I want your niggas to know the truth. I'm gonna preach. If I'm your manager, I guide your career. I talk about you. I assist you. I do. But the minute I start laying down that bread for that studio time, and we out there vibing, smoking weed, we snipping, and we do whatever the fuck you want. Yo, guess what? I am the production company. You know what a production company is now? Now you get a fee. No, I'm gonna stop. No, go ahead.
Hey, Kev.
Keep going, Kev.
Hey, Kev.
You know I'm gonna tell you.
No, what's so funny though is a lot of cats. You hear these artists say, "I'm a CEO and I'm a boss and blah blah blah." Well, it's only a few artists that's out here that are really CEOs and bosses. that invested their own money. I can attest to a man that his deal was over. He took his own money, and that's tip. He took his own money out of his own pocket, and he put half up. You know what I mean? Him and Jason Jeter split on their situation. He spent his own money. He spent his own money at radio. He spent his own money on promo and marketing material. So quite naturally, you're going to get a 50-50 deal. Quite naturally.
And I got to say this. Everybody, the reason why you'll see Janie walking in and out, I want you to give a round of applause. Because if it's me, you motherfuckers, y'all don't know me. I'm quick to say fuck it. Janie, I gotta give you respect. She running the front door, the back door, the fucking panel. She keeping me calm.
Booking plane tickets for Waka.
Yeah, she booking. Hey, I want y'all give her a round of applause, y'all. Give it. Wait a minute, hold on. Really, I need you to talk, because this is a humble motherfucker. And when I need, dude, Johnny, humble. Johnny, tell him, because I know you don't want your phone blowing up, but fuck that. This dude can make your record. Yeah. And he don't like when I say he can make your record, but it's got to be a record. I'm going to say that again.
If it ain't good, I'm going to tell you up front. I ain't going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to tell you, me personally, I don't think it's right. If it's hot and I like it, I'm going to support it. I'm going to invest in my damn self. All right? Because if I think I can make some money on it, I'm trying to get all the paper I can get. And I got a good job. All right? But I still want more because we ain't never got enough, right? Okay? But if I hear something that I really feel, really, like out of Cincinnati, I'm getting on it. All right? So, all night, all day. Management. If you hire me as a manager, I'm going to advise and counsel you. All right? If the music ain't no good, or you in the studio and you got $400 worth of weed and drink in there, and you bullshitting and that clock steady ticking at $35, $50 an hour, I'm advising counsel for you to send all your boys home and fucking do the record right. All right? If you out spending money on tennis shoes and gear when you ain't doing your promotion, I'm gonna advise and counsel you that you need to cut that slack off on trying to look good, and you ain't got shit that's sounding good. So that's the real. That's what a manager and a counsel, manage and counsel as a manager. Now, if I'm an investor, I'm still gonna manage and counsel you because you fucking with my money. And if I'm putting my money up, I work hard for my money. Like I said last year, I work for a labor's union. I have to argue and fight with contractors every day about my guys' money. So I work with construction guys, getting their money right, and I work with rappers and artists, getting their money right. It's all about the money. So you want your money right, I want my money right, we get our money together, and like I said, we break your tracks, not your stacks.
Give him a round of applause. Now you.
I'm going to speak on that as far as managers go, and I'm going to tell you, as an artist, if you get somebody who comes along and who believes in you and is willing to invest their dollars into you, take advantage of it. Don't blow it. Don't be out partying, popping bottles, all that old bullshit. Take your time.
That's the old school, popping bottle. Yeah. Don't be out there popping mollies.
Mollies, whatever. Molly music, stop it. But don't do that, please. Take advantage. I mean, you got to understand, you're starting from the ground up and you're trying to build a brand. And you got to do it a step at a time. And I always say, and this is one piece of advice I'm going to give to y'all. For you guys coming out the gate, if you can't do it right, don't do it at all. Because what you put out there, people see. Whether you think they don't or not, they see it. So represent yourself. Invest in yourself. Don't be running up on people trying to pay $30, $40 for a beat and think you're going to be a platinum artist tomorrow. It's just not going to work. So take the time out and respect the people that you approach as far as production, musical composition people. And, you know, they might set, you know, if you want a certain level, they're going to set a certain price. So don't waste all your money on Jordans and all of that. It's always invest your money in your brand.
Hey, Black.
Give him a round of applause. Give him a round of applause. Hold on, you can make go right now. Give him a round of applause. Come on, y'all. What the fuck? All right, your turn.
I got one thing, well, two things that I think most of y'all artists here that y'all forget, because I hear a lot of y'all say, I'm the best rapper, I'm dope, why young? That shit don't mean nothing. Nobody give a fuck about how good you can rap. If you ask these kids that's listening to music right now, who the hottest MC on the goddamn planet, they gonna say, Trinidad James. So what most of y'all forget about is imaging. You're selling a brand, you're selling an image. Y'all, yeah, I can get anybody music here for free online. You gotta sell yourself. And honestly, I'm just gonna keep it real. We keep it real on this panel. I ain't seen nobody in this motherfucker that look like an artist. Y'all got up and came to this motherfucker like y'all just didn't give a fuck. Like if you when Kevin Black, I don't know if y'all he don't tell everybody himself. Interscope, he made Interscope, he made Death Row. You got a lot of valuable people up here, but nobody's in here. Nobody is in here that's playing the part of an artist. Nobody came in performance mode. If you ever listen to Diddy, you got to stay camera ready because you never know when the camera ready. Nope, I mean everybody is y'all waiting till the night to get in artist mode or what the case? Because you're not in artist mode. Right? Everybody like average people. Average people don't sign record deals. I don't give a fuck how good you can rap because I'm not gonna listen to your shit. Nobody else is gonna listen to your music. That shit gonna be frisbee on the way out here. Most of that shit is coasters at my house. I sit my drink on top of y'all shit. So if you don't look like something, people gonna treat you like shit.
Now, if you don't want me to tell you the truth, what he just spoke is the fucking truth. It's too. Wait, I just want you to know this real quick. I'm getting ready to ask Janie next year when she do this. I want one fucking day where I want all the independent artists to perform in front of the crowd, and whoever is that best, we're giving them a trophy. And the trophy is going to say DJs United. And I want the voting to come from y'all, because I want these motherfuckers to know the truth. Because some of these motherfuckers got some records. I want them, because if they hear it from me, they be like, you fat motherfucker, you hating. But I want them to know the truth. No, Janie, I got to talk to her, because next year, she going to give me my time in this room. And I'm going to have a voting panel, and we going to have a 10-act. Fuck that. Oh, Adam. Oh. Yo. Hey, I love you, Lucky. Lucky, I love you. Next year, it's going to be the Lucky and Kevin Black year. Because guess what? I'm being real. Whether it's Friday, Saturday, I want to put 20 act, and I want the public to decide. Because if this shit is whack, y'all going to text. We're going to have this shit set. Because next year is the truth year. This year, you know what y'all going to get? Y'all going to get record executives. And I'm going to tell y'all what I think. But I want to know what y'all think. Because I don't know what y'all hear. So give them a round of applause for saying what you said. I'm going to give it. Now, hold on. You?
Kevin.
Oh.
I'd like to say something.
All right. Go.
I know I've been rude and on and off your panel, and I'm very sorry about that. But there was something said earlier in regards to management where our job is to advise and counsel and not spend money. But today's market, because we've changed from physical product to digital product, and the product is not available as it should be, and we're not making money on sales, you've got to think of your music as your marketing tool, because you're selling yourself now, and not the music. The music is now the marketing tool. Excuse me.
And give her a round of applause. Now look, I want my vet, him and Kermit, to give it up right now. Because guess what? Tell me the truth. Because I know you, this is gut.
I used to manage Common. I changed his name from Common Sense to Common. I used to manage Mr. T. Personally, I hate managing because artists, I want to kill most of y'all. Okay? Because y'all got a really bad attitude about stuff. When things start blowing up, y'all forget how you got there. Thank God for contracts. Okay? Because y'all are the worst. But the reality is that, you know, they had a saying that come to the dance with, leave from the dance with who you came with. And if somebody blew your career up, you should, you know, acknowledge that and stick with them for some time. Unfortunately, a manager does invest money. You know, he puts money up. And you're right, you should get different percentages if you're putting your money up. Me personally, I I ain't putting no money in the record business right now, okay? I'm not doing it. I'm not spending none of my money to do this, okay? I will go buy more buildings, which I own a few. I will do something that I know I can walk outside and touch. Because the music business ain't like what it used to be. And everybody thinks that, oh, I can put this record out. We got records right now that's in the top 15, top 20, and we're not selling nothing.
Say the fuck what?
People ain't selling nothing.
Ain't selling shit.
Records ain't selling. I mean, you know, and
So you telling me all these motherfuckers here are stealing?
wait a minute.
Don't fucking lie to me right now. They stealing?
There's another part of this. If somebody walked up to me and tell me they did a record and it took them, actually a guy did this recently, I did a whole album in a week. I'm like, get out of my face. I don't want to hear what that sounds like. Now, if you told me it took you a week to record one record, I want to hear that record. That's because you spend time in it. Put your effort in it. Quality supersedes quality. There are 4 P's to marketing: product, pricing, packaging, and placement. There's truthfully a
Wait a minute, slow the fuck down. Everybody, he just dropped a jewel. He did that P shit. He did that P shit. Hold on. You gotta do that one more time for daddy. Slow down. Everybody, if you ain't got your pen, watch it. What is the P?
product, pricing, packaging, and placement. But there's truthfully a 5th P. It's just not in the marketing book. And
Don't say that 5th P, because I know what that shit is.
No, promotion. Come on.
No, then it's a 6th P.
But you know what? If you don't, you guys listen to this stuff on the radio. Half that stuff sound like crap. But the reality is, it's got nothing to do with the record at that point. It's promotion. It's how much you're going to put behind it. And one of my pet peeves, and then I'll get off this, is that they were talking about imaging and stuff. Don't come to somebody or come to the radio station and you got chicken grease on your CD and shit like that. Come on, man. Come here with an image that looks right so someone will take you serious. And pull your freaking pants up, man. Look like you're a businessman. Like you really Now, unless your music just...
If you 40 years old and sagging, you fucked up.
Sometimes it will do that. But if your music doesn't just knock me out, I'm like, okay, here's another one. Truth be told, in this room, first of all, before I even say that, I teach grad students at Columbia College in Chicago. And opening day of class, I tell my students, God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Shut the fuck up and do more listening than talking, okay? You ain't been here long enough to know what you're talking about. Listen, take notes. I don't see no pads out there. You know, y'all should be writing, okay, God bless you, man. You should be writing this stuff down, okay? Because people are giving you their time and their knowledge up here to, for you to use, and you get it for free. Just like all these people up here, I don't even want to tell you what I charge folks to do what I do. And most of y'all couldn't afford it, okay? But it's okay. I can get it done if you got the money. Take care.
Listen. Give him a round of applause, y'all. Now listen, this is what we're going to do. Hold on. We're going to let Kermit end it, because Kermit going to end it, and guess what we're going to do? Kermit got to give his number to his office, and I'm going to let every panelist give their name and their number. Get your pen and pad. Stop bullshitting, y'all, because this don't happen. I don't want y'all to say y'all came to, what? DJs United, and y'all didn't get no fucking numbers. So I'm going to give y'all the number. Kermit is going to end it, and he's going to give his number to his office, and I'm going to do everybody's number, and it's over. There ain't no goodbye agilities, because there ain't nobody dead here.
555-1212.
One more time.
216-555-1212. No, I'm just joking. I'm going to give it to you in a minute. I want to ask something about Maurice. I mean, so the first thing is that anybody can really promote like major label artists and stuff like you heard me mention earlier about different plaques and stuff like that. Anybody can get promote Jay-Z or this one or that one or whatever. But I know this man from that's why we co-respect each other, is that to do independent artists or new up and coming artists, just like one of the biggest projects I ever worked real strongly with was a young lady named Kaya, K-H-I-A, My Neck, My Back, Thug Business album. I'm going to tell you a little bit of story on that. Southwest Wholesale was the distributor of the record. They were not pleased with it. They took the record from Southwest Wholesale and gave it to a little guy in East Cleveland named Kermit to promote the record. I went down to Tampa, took the record on, did the retail marketing, street team, and the distribution on it, networked with the video people, the radio people, all of that. The record took off. We did about 100,000 units independently. It went on to sell another 550,000 at Artemis Sony Music at the time.
And I passed that record up. I passed that record up. I let it go across my desk.
And it was, when last time I talked to her, she said it was about 850,000. I know it did at least 650,000. And you know, gold, almost platinum. But it started off, I mean, when I first started working the record, when nobody returned my call, when nobody talked to me enough, the time it started going, the buzz going, hey buddy, how you doing, or whatever, all that. And another thing as far as even that record is that everything snowballs with each other, just so you understand this, even though most people don't have the money to do this, but we started the street team and the retail first. Then radio was like, you know, like you said, about forced radio on it. They had to play it. Then when radio was playing, it's like, hey man, we got a strong record of radio. Can you put us on the MTV Jams or whatever it was at the time? Then the video started playing. Then guess what happened when the video started playing it? Then the radio played some more, and then the retail people that just had it at first that was struggling now can really sell it for real because it's getting heavy rotation on video, heavy rotation on the radio. But if the retail never jumped on it, because we had, at the time we had a coalition of stores of over 100 independent retail stores, and our network reached 300 retailers. That's what broke that record. Nothing else nobody told you. People like myself, Nicky's Music in Cleveland, Ohio, people like that, Doors Records up in Buffalo, people like George Daniels, people like Judy down in Art. It's people like that broke records, not like what you think of, because all the chain stores do is find out what's selling, okay, and then put it available to the masses, or the small stores may have like a box of them, they just go put 500 of them on the wall, and you walk in there and say, oh, this must be hot, let me get it. After we make it hot. Okay, one more thing I want to say. Like I mentioned earlier about the group I work with, Bands Up, and they were talking, and he was talking about time with production. This record is a single, but we have 13 versions on here. And I know everybody's not gonna like the record, and I really don't care. But the one thing I want to make sure of is that by having 13 mixes on here, it's like anybody that will see us say, well, this might be garbage to me, or whatever they think negative. It's like somebody spent some time with this, and they serious about this being a single to have 13 different tracks. And the last 4 tracks is 4 Euro club dance mixes that was done by DJ named DJ Number 1 out of Las Vegas. And I'm just saying, so my whole thing is like in a presentation, and giving people their credit. It has live guitars on here. So putting time into it. So you might say, it may not be a hit, it may not be whatever, but somebody put time into it. And the cover, I'm the one that chose the graphics for the cover. I didn't do the graphics, but I gave the graphics guy everything he needed. So
I need your motherfucking phone number right now.
Area code 216-276-1829. That's my cell phone.
Wait, slow down, motherfucker.
216-276-1829.
Thank you.
My email is superstarmaker@gmail. You can find me on Facebook. Best place to find me under my name, Facebook.com/Kermit, Kermit Henderson. It's my one page. My other page is Facebook.com/superstarmaker. Get me. Holla at me. Holla at your boy.
Holla! Now look, hold on. Everybody, we're going through quick. Name, number, how can we reach you?
Georgia, Washington, 812-981-0502.
Hold on, slow down, motherfucker.
Always text me first, by the way.
981-0502.
One more time.
812-981-0502.
My name.
Clay Evans. You can reach me at 404-786. You know I don't if it's that bullshit. Yeah. I'm going to tell you, don't call me with that bullshit. And whoever said that, stand up. 404-786-0444.
Slow down, one more time.
404-786-0444. And if you're in Atlanta next month on the 20th, Hustle and Flow, you know what I mean? You have an opportunity to come climb on my stage, and I'm going to keep it 100 with you. You tell me you came from this panel, it's free.
I'm killing you.
I got a little homie here, Ty Money from Chicago. Ty Money drove down there.
Hold on, stop. if you tell them they came here, what is it?
Free. And on my stage, B.O.B. and Bro got his deal on my stage from Meek Mill, on my stage from Gucci. I done took them all on the road. It ain't just Grand Hustle, I'm about my hustle. You know what I mean? And anybody know Ty Money, you know what I mean, out of Chicago, Harvey World, you understand? He flew out, he drove out to Atlanta last week, jumped on that stage and it's on. Peace.
All right, Janie, give me your number.
I got a new email, J-A, N as in Nancy, I-E, dot, J-E-N-N-I-N-G-S, at Clout, C-L-O-U-T, agency, group.com. Damn right. It is going to cost some money. I'm giving all that. J-A-N-I-E dot J-E-N-N-I-N-G-S at Clout, C-L-O-U-T, agencygroup.com.
I'll give it a real email later.
Okay, nah, look, I'm branding my new company. Wow. You damn right, Clout. Anyways, Clout Agency Group, or you can get me at industryworks@gmail.com.
Good. All right.
Carol Dorsey, number is 248-327-7338.
Slow the fuck, what the fuck? If you girls fuck like y'all fucking saying, what the fuck? Slow the fuck down. I'm an old man. Say it slower, please.
All right, Carol A. Dorsey, the number is 248-327-7338.
That's the girl I want to know. All right, your turn. Oh, 248-7. She calling football numbers.
OG DJ Johnny O, the Grand Wizard. NerveDJs@gmail.com. The website, Nerve, NERVEDJS@gmail.com. The cell phone number is 216-701-1214. You can. Oh yeah. If y'all did not know, I am in the need of a kidney, and I am forming a national kidney walk to bring awareness to all of us brothers and sisters that are affected by this disease. It's killing us, and we're killing ourselves because we overlook it. So before it hits you, I hope somebody can help donate or come out and support us June the 9th in Cleveland, Ohio for the National Kidney Foundation Walk. The name of the team is called, Nerve DJs SOS, Saving Ourselves.
Take donations today.
Or you can donate online. I will give you the link later after this panel. But DJ Johnny O, NerveDJs.com, NerveDJsMixtapes.com. It's free to upload yourself to Nerve DJs, feature it, and I will send it out to up to 2,500 DJs.
What's the number
That's a
again?
promise. 216-701-1214.
One more time, just the number.
216-701-1214. But I'm also going to say this. We do a Nerve DJs conference call bi-weekly. We host over 200 callers on every call. We have the likes from T.I. to Nelly to Master P, Wiz Khalifa.
Hold on, I'm going to promote.
And you, Jim Jones. I'm sorry, go ahead. Yes, please.
I'm going to ask you to say your number one more time. If you motherfuckers don't pick this up, you're fucked up. He ain't got to go through his residential. Because the motherfucker up here, he right. Say that number one more time.
216-701-1214. If there's any DJs in the house that don't have a password to NerveDJs.com, let me create your password today so you can get all these 4 gigabytes of music that we upload every week.
Because I'm going to tell you, 216-701-1214. Now, if I can remember that motherfucker, and I've been on this Stella. All right, go ahead. All right, go ahead.
Big Big 7. I'm just only promoting myself. I'm a walking brand. I'm a walking billboard. That's what I believe. I'm up here to network. My number is 502-819-1868. That's 502-819-1868.
Pass the mic to my man right here, my godfather.
I'll give you my email address, but I'll say this right now. Please, I respond to all emails. I mean, and I personally, no assistant does that. All you have to do is say, I saw you on the panel, and that'll make me know that, okay, I need to look at this.
So stop. I'm gonna let y'all know. That's the real, and I was waiting for him, because he's gonna say it. I already know what he said it. Don't call him with the bullshit. Because you motherfuckers only get one shot. Now, I ain't gonna even tell you, because if y'all stop me, y'all know how to stop me. With a Stella and a tequila. Y'all know how to stop me. Don't stop me with the bullshit either. But I'm gonna let y'all know the truth. Y'all gonna flood his mail with 600 fucking songs, you're fucking cut. Go to him and say, I met you at the panel. I met you at the panel. You look fucking good up there. And can I just say this? Can you please look at my song? And here's a picture of me. Do it right, but make sure your fucking song is tight. Damn, did I sound like I was a rapper?
Yeah.
Do it right. Make sure your song is tight. Because guess what? If it ain't, he gonna spam your ass. Because guess what? I'm spamming you too. He ain't got time to go. Watch this, and I want to do this for the panelists. Because I want everybody that's a rapper or a singer, stand up. Now picture if this motherfucker get 20 songs a day from everybody in here. That's why I say send us your best shit. Now look, rappers, I want y'all to know, only y'all need to be talking and singers. Now watch, sit down. I want y'all to look. I do this every panel. Producers, stand up. All producers. All you rappers and singers, y'all better look around. Look around. Rappers and look. We got producers with tracks. Now last but not least, CEOs with companies that are trying to sign rappers and singers. Stand the fuck up.
And budgets. One that got, if you ain't got no budget, you might well sit down. Sit your ass down, you ain't got no money. Because you ain't the CEO of shit.
Hold on. I just want y'all to know. Hold on. So this is what we gonna do. At the end, hold on. At the end of this, I want everybody switching credit cards. My bag is up here. Please give me your card. And guess what? This is what we're going to do, and I'm going to have to end it. Hold on. I got to let him in with the final number, because I started with him, I'm going to end with him, and I thank you all for coming. Hold on.
Yeah. My email address is, and this is my personal email address, it's Reese White, MREESE White @AOL.com. Also,
Wait a minute. If any black person don't know how to spell white, let me the fuck know. Yeah, say it one more time. One more time, please.
MREESEWHITE @AOL.com. Now, I told you I'm vice president at E1, but I also run a marketing company called Urban Marketing of America that I promote records for every major record company out here. A lot of that stuff you hear on the radio, I put it on there, aside from what I do at E1. So I'm multitasking too, you know. Oh, by the way, would y'all please come to we're premiering Ashanti's new video tonight in the bar.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
Kermit, and this is it.
Also want y'all to know that I do a conference call every other Tuesday on the opposite nights that the Nerve DJs on. So every Tuesday y'all need to be on our conference call. The Nerve DJ is next week, Tuesday. They'll start at 7 o'clock. The following Tuesday, it's a different phone number, but ours start at 9. It's only for 1 hour. The Nerve DJ call could be anywhere from 1 hour to 6 hours.
All right. Everybody, first of all, hold on.
So text me, get the information. As far as my number, you got my number already. Don't call me. Text me and say who you are. Let me respond back to you. Then we'll start communicating. Or hit me up on Facebook. I like to communicate silently first. I don't answer my phone. The numbers I don't recognize. But I will call you back.
Everybody, My name is Kevin Black, and my number is 818-579-4232. 818-579-4232. Now, before I just say bye this panel, Janie told me, everybody stay put, don't nobody move. Look, don't nobody move. Everybody, I want to thank y'all for coming out. I know my shit was a little ghetto. I wasn't prepared, but I want Janie, because she's been working out on my shit, to say, I thank you, I love y'all, thank y'all.
Can we give Kevin a round of applause, please? Okay, I need all my coalition heads up here on the panel ASAP so you can transition, because we got artists who want to perform. You can say it when you get on the panel.
No, hold on.